I came here a couple times, but it's been so many years ago that I've been here, and the food is always top-notch. This is a very unique dish, and it's actually very hard to find in Bangkok. It's not very common. That really, to me, tastes like a scrambled egg. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Weens. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm on my way this afternoon to go meet my friend Michael from Bangkok Vanguards, and I've known him for many years. He's an amazing guy. What I really love about Michael is that he really focuses on sustainable tourism, and he also cares so much and has such a passion for communities and off the beaten path neighborhoods in Bangkok that are threatened and that are in danger of development. And so this afternoon we're going to take you on a Thai street food tour. We're going to go to an endangered, to a threatened community in Bangkok. We're going to eat some amazing street food. We're just going to walk around and explore, and I'm going to share everything with you in this video. Michael.
Yo.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Now I can congratulate both for your child, for your
Thank you.
kid.
Thank you. He's with grandma now.
He's with grandma now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael, quickly tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, ad hoc. Yeah, my name is Michael, and I'm basically a location scout, tour guide, urban explorer with a big passion and heart for Bangkok and its communities. So yeah, and I'm very happy to meet you today and
cool.
to share some of my insights and
Thank you,
a
Michael.
fun time with you.
Awesome. So we're off to start exploring and eating right now. This is a very well-known stall that serves kway teow lot. I've walked past this stall many times, but I've never eaten here, so that's going to change right now. We're ordering up some kway teow lot. Sai cung hang.
ไชโป๊ะ
แล้วก็อันนี้อะไรครับ ไชโป๊ะครับ
แล้วก็
ใส่
เต้าหู้
เต้าหู้
กระเทียมเจียวกากหมูกับกระเทียมเจียว
เป็นน้ำหมูไหมครับน้ำหมูใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่นางหมูกับกระเทียมเจียว
อ๋อครับ
แล้วก็ทอดมัน
ไปบอกการนึงจ้า
ทอดมัน
เอาใส่ทอดมันด้วย
แล้วก็น้ำพะโล้
ครับผม
น้ำพะโล้แล้วก็สู้ดำแล้วก็หอมทอดมันจานเอง
ทอดมันกุ้งทอดมันปลาไหมครับ
น้ำมันปลากาย
ทอดมันปลากายครับ The whole base of the dish, it begins with the wide rice noodles, and within the wide rice noodles
เข้ากล้องด้วยเข้ากล้องด้วยพอหล่อแล้วเข้ากล้อง
โอ้ยขอบคุณค่ะขอบคุณค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
Within the rice noodles are little baby dry shrimp that are embedded into the noodles, and then those are steamed, and then to assemble the whole dish, she puts the noodles down as the base, then she added on all the different toppings. It's really a beautiful dish. So what you do is you kind of mix everything up. There are a number of different sauces, especially a lot of dark soy sauce in here that makes the base of the dressing. You really taste the fried garlic in there, and you really taste there's some like a nutty taste, and then you've got the dark soy sauce in there, which has a sweet, slightly caramely taste to it.
I think that the noodles, the texture of the noodles is very nice, and I like the vinegar. It's very Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh, now you have to slurp it in. You say never do that on a date, huh?
If you would slurp that noodle, the sauce would just like spray. I'd probably spray sauce all over your face. Okay, they are also known here for their thad man pla krai. These are fried fish cakes. She's making them. I can feel the heat of the oil right behind me. I think I got a twin. Or triplets. I think I got triplets. Look at that. There's finely sliced long beans in here as well. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That's spongy. You can taste the red chili paste in there. And it's just like that really amazing, like almost like a dense foam in texture. And also, I don't think I even explained, but they include a few of the fish cakes in your plate of noodles here as well. So you get everything in that. A very unique dish. To make it even better,
Not too hardcore.
oh yeah, man. This makes it, you want some?
No.
No. There's also another sauce here which I think is a chili vinegar. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Oh yes, I think it's not too spicy. Okay, mix that around.
I'm your Padawan. So.
Oh yeah. For me, that's the balancing needed. Okay, that was awesome. We're moving on. Next up, right down the road, there's a very famous satay place, so we're gonna eat some satay next. Ran Jaeng, and they serve, I think mostly
มีหมูมีไก่มีตับ
มีหมูมีไก่มีอะไรครับ
มีตับ
Oh, they have, oh, ขอกินตับครับ
เอาหมูไหมเอาไก่ด้วยนะ
ตับเอาก็ได้เอาไก่กับตับครับ
หมูไม่เอาเหรอ
A giant plate of satay. Leave it up to Ying to do the ordering. She did the ordering, and this is what came to our table. We got 10 skewers of chicken, 10 skewers of pork, and 10 skewers of, it's pork liver, right? Pork liver, and then it comes with ajat, which is it's a pickle. There are cucumbers in there. There are shallots or onions and chilies in a like sweet vinegar sauce, and then the peanut sauce. You can smell the turmeric. That's why all the meat is so yellow, all marinated in a turmeric mixture with coconut milk. Oh, that's some awesome satay. Oh, the meat is insanely tender. You can taste the richness of the coconut milk with the smokiness of the grill flavor on it. You can taste the turmeric on there. That's amazing. Oh, it's ridiculously tender. That satay is so good. You don't even need the sauce. Let's try the pork next. And for this one, I will dip in the peanut sauce. I'll give it a little roll, a little 360. I think this is a one-biter.
Yeah, it's a one-biter.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know, the sauce is really good. It's a little bit sweet. It's rich and peanutty and almost like foamy from the peanuttiness of it, like a foamy peanut butter. And yeah, it is a little bit sweet. And that completes Thai satay. They specialize in liver satay here. And again, you can see how it's just yellow in color because of all that turmeric. I'll dip a little bit. Oh, the liver's awesome. Oh, it's like creamy. You don't even really taste the ironiness of it, but just like creamy and soft and tender, really top-notch liver. Oh, okay. I think the liver and chicken, those are the two winning skewers.
But I think this is not a one-biter. Forget KFC. Forget all this junk food that they're going to build around here in the future. As long as these places are around, this is part of the street culture, this is part of the city, and this is what makes Bangkok so great. So, cheers on the heroes of the sidewalks.
Yeah, man. อร่อยไหมครับ
อร่อย
ครับอร่อยเนาะ Yeah, and seriously, I think this is a satay that I prefer it without the peanut sauce. It's so fresh right off of the grill. It's sensational. Satay was excellent. Honestly, like I actually preferred it without the peanut sauce because the meat is already so fragrant. After eating a few Thai street food snacks on the main road, we walked into the alleys of Bangkok's Jalun Chai community. It's a small Thai-Chinese neighborhood that's threatened by Bangkok's rapid development. There's an upcoming subway station on the main road, and nearby areas are being sanctioned for hotels, condos, and shopping malls. Development is a necessary part of any city, but our hope is that some of the cultural heritage communities can be preserved.
Bangkok is undergoing a tremendous transition right now that a lot of people are not fully aware of. And some are aware in terms of the policy that was announced, for example, reorganize street food, and in the process, of course, a lot of the traditional street hawker areas have been actually wiped off. And I mean, it sounds a bit dramatic, but it's a matter of fact, right? It has also, like, so people claim that it's in the benefit of the public, but I think there's a lot of deeper implications. But apart from street food, it's also old neighborhoods such as the Jeron Chai community here that you can see that has been since King Rama V. So what we see here, and some of the these row houses that we see, these are basically the building blocks of Bangkok. And if you go to museums, you see maybe black and white picture animation when Bangkok started to modernize, right? And a lot of these neighborhoods now fall under the new development area because of the expansion of mass transit systems, and so the increase of value of land, and so they're not considered actually heritage site, even though this community where we stand in is basically
a living museum in here.
It is the roots of Thai entrepreneurship, and with that I mean family-run businesses, restaurants, small mom-and-pop shops. But in this particular places, we see a lot of shops that are selling Chinese paraphernalia, this kind of very elaborate, I should call it Chinese origami, that they use for religious purposes. That is, this is the last community in the entire country that is doing this sort of production and trade of this thing.
Oh, so this is a museum.
Yeah, exactly.
It really is a
they call
museum.
it in English, it's the historic
Jeron Chai
Jeron
community.
Chai.
One of the smallest little closet-sized museums in Bangkok. It's pretty cool. I had no idea this even exists. You could just walk past. And it's also a kind of a community center where the families in this, the Thai Chinese families in this community sometimes hold gatherings and meetings.
Welcome to the past.
Oh, and you were telling me that this was a former opera house too, one of the original opera houses in Bangkok.
No, it was the residence of opera artists who lived here.
Oh, okay, okay. As you look around, you can see the museum is not in the greatest shape. The paint is peeling back from the walls, the roof is decaying, but as Michael was explaining to me, this is a really strategic place in this community because they're making a point here that they can preserve the culture, that they can share their unique Thai Chinese heritage here and create value for the community.
Because they consider it to be still a living link between the Siamese or the Thai Chinese cultural connection. I mean, the produce that you find here is the last one in the entire country. Most Chinese people, if there are specific Chinese celebrations, they would come. They know Jeron Chai to get all these utensils or everything what they need for the celebrations. They would come here, and if that's going to be replaced, by yet another shopping mall, I mean, we are losing something. I mean, that you can't replace.
We're just walking down a lane, and this is a dim sum lane. Something they're happen to be making right now is called hoi cha, and it's a type of it's like a meat-filled dumpling. Oh, it's like gung. Oh, gung gap mu gap pu. Okay. There's a mix of minced pork and shrimp and crab in it. They wrap the mixture in bean curd and roll it up into sausage shapes. And this is one of the coolest cooking of dim sum things that I've ever seen before. It's a stack. It's like a Jenga stack, and they're all squished between here, and then they slowly steam. Yes. Normally, they would actually deep fry this, and they would cut it into. You can see the little links that are already marked out, where you can cut it into bite-sized pieces. But the very friendly ladies here were already telling us that this shop, their family has been running it for over 50 years. Here you go, man. So we just got this is basically like a sausage roll-up wrapped into bean curd.
Yeah.
It's really awesomely good. I do, however, think it would be better if it was deep fried.
Yep.
That's one of those things that, you know, on your first bite, it's okay, but the more you keep on eating it, it just gets better and better with every bite. And now that I finished that whole piece, I can still feel and taste the black pepper in my mouth. And it's so good, in fact, that Ying and I decided to buy a whole bag for takeaway to bring back home. We're gonna have Ying's, my mother-in-law, deep fry it, and it will be absolutely awesome. Ying, can anything? These are the types of neighborhoods, and this entire market is just completely hidden. It's completely tucked away. You could throw a stone in that direction, you would be to the main road, and you would be to a brand new subway station that they are building. And then if you walk any number of directions, it's just like a completely different world, and this is just a hidden pocket back here. Wow.
มีตรงเช่าแล้วกลางคืนตรงนี้อ่ะเยอะจังเลยคนอ่ะ
อ๋อใช่
เยาวราชอ่ะ
ใช่
โอ้โหเต็มเลย
ครับ
เที่ยวตรงเยาวราช
นี่ทำขายพรุ่งนี้เหรอคะ
ใช่
And now we're gonna head out just to the main road here, and there's a restaurant I've eaten at here a couple of times. It's right past this car right over there. But they make amazing food.
มันกินอะไรนะคะ
ครับมันเป็นหอยกระพงครับ
วันนั้นเคยกินอร่อยมาก
อร่อยมากครับ
หมูกรอบ
หมูกรอบ
เอาหมูกรอบ
ครับ
ค่ะ
So the beauty of this restaurant is that they have all of the ingredients laid out, starting with all of your vegetables here, and then moving on to your meats and fish and seafood is all behind the glass cabinet. In order to order at this restaurant, you just come here, you choose your ingredients, and they tell you what they can make. It's like a live menu here.
นี่ครับ
This place is great.
But long time ago.
You see, and even as you choose one of the ingredients, they just grab and assemble everything, and then they cook it in the back.
ขอบคุณมากครับ
นี่ดอกอะไรครับ
นี่เราไม่กินสดครับ
ดอกโลมากิน
เราไม่กินสด
ขอบคุณครับ Here comes our dish right out of the kitchen. The whole cycle has been complete. ตัวต้มกับข้าวหมูไหมครับ
ใช่ครับ
อ๋อไม่เคยกินครับ
I have to pretend I'm hungry now, right? After all this.
Come on, we're just now sitting down for the real dinner. I came here a couple times, but it's been so many years ago that I've been here, and the food is always top notch. And what's unique about this place is that it's located right across the street from the Chalon Chai community that we were just exploring and that we learned about all of today. Okay, this is a very unique dish, and it's actually very hard to find in Bangkok. It's not very common. It's called hoi kapong. It's a type of shellfish, and then they stir-fried it up with green onions. There's a bunch of chilies in here. Oh. It's awesome.
The garlic, huh? And the combination of the garlic and the, I think I got a chili.
Yeah, there's a lot of chilies in there. The garlic is really nice and strong, but like they almost have, to me, they almost have an egg taste to them. Like if you don't know they're shellfish, you might think they're little pieces of egg, like omelet that have just been cut up into little like grains.
It's a very new flavor to me, but it's good.
It's really good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's so good. Oh man, I love that. The next dish we have is called Dok Mai Jin Sot, and this is also not a very common dish that you'll find. So when I saw it, I immediately had to order it. They stir-fried it up with a bunch of garlic and crispy pork belly. Oh. Oh. That needs to be followed with a little bit of rice. Oh, that's superb.
Very good.
The flowers themselves, they almost have a texture that's similar to Napa cabbage, like wilted, like a wilted crunch. You can just taste garlic just folded within that dish. And then you've got the crispy pork belly, which adds extra flavor. That's absolutely delicious.
Whatever it is, it tastes good.
Yeah,
And,
that's delicious.
Even better with pork belly.
You're gonna love that one. Okay, next up we got gung pad sata, and this is pad pet, stir-fried with chili paste and lots of chilies. Stink beans, of course. These are nice, good, meaty sized, and then there's shrimp within here as well. It's one of my favorite things to eat in all of Thailand.
Very strong flavor, huh?
Yeah, they are these are kind of strong in flavor because they're kind of old. You do taste a little bit of like fumes that sort of go through your nostrils a little bit.
A combination of all these flavors, what do you think they toss in? That's the specialty of Thai food, huh?
Yeah.
These, what do you call it? Stinky beans, was it, right?
This is a job for a spoon because you can get some of the rice, you can get everything in one bite with that shrimp and stink beans. This is a unique Thai-Chinese dish that I saw and I just had to order it. It was in the back of the kitchen there. Boiled peanuts with pig's foot.
Oh, okay.
These are chunks of pig's... Oh, I just leaked some of the juice out of it. It's dripping. Oh no, Ying. What? Oh no, it's dripping. Even there's like a jellyish...
Shall I move some?
Look at that jellyish encasing. Oh, that's the gelatin. That's the collagen from the pig's feet, right? Hanger, you gotta eat it before it falls off the spoon.
Ooh, go for it, go for it.
Oh man. Oh, that's delicious. You think it's just gonna be like plain peanuts, but they are encased in pig juices. Rather than having like a crunchy, nutty taste, they have more of an almost like a starchy, almost like potato-y taste and texture to them with a little more of a crunch. A chunk of somewhere from the foot. Yeah, those are some unique textures. A lot of like jellyish, like gelatinous, gooey bits going on in there, and I reached the bone on that bite. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. I prefer the peanuts. The next dish we have here is ba tapien tom kiam chai, and this is a steamed fish head. Actually, it's kind of braised with all of this pickled mustard greens, and we got the head. I think the head is also fried.
A small piece of falls off.
It's a bit bony. The texture of the fish of this dish is always kind of mushy because it's been boiled for so long. It's not my favorite dish actually. It's kind of mushy fish, but that is what it is. It's interesting. It's kind of like a plain kind of soothing dish that you would want to eat if you don't want a lot of flavor. Okay, the final dish that we got is called tom boy musap. And tom boy, I believe that it's a pickled plum down here. And then there are pork meatballs down there as well.
Whoa, whoa. It's really good.
That's like shockingly good. You're not expecting it to be that sour, but it has this like really sharp, like vinegary sourness.
So this is the best tom jut that I have, because jut means actually bland, right? Not so much flavors, but this was just like wow.
It's like a wake-up call.
I will come back here for this tom jut, and I will buy some maybe for my grandma. It's really good.
Man, that's amazing flavor.
Run away!
Oh, we're going back to the community to eat.
Yay!
It's starting to drizzle, but they say that the rain is coming more, so they picked up our table and then moved us over to the neighbor's house across the street here and transported it underneath the lanterns right here. Okay, and now we're coming right back to eating again. So Michael, what's your favorite dish?
I have to say the gang jut.
Oh, the gang jut? And what about you, Ying? Gang jut also? The shellfish onto the rice and mix it in a little bit. That's so good. It's so salty. You could just snack on those little shellfish all night long. What a combination. It's a good thing we moved under the out of the building because right after we moved, it started downpouring. We would have been
Yep.
soaked and the food would have been swimming. As we're finishing this meal, I just wanted to quickly talk to Michael. Michael is the founder of Bangkok Vanguards, and Michael has a very interesting story.
Actually, I'm a quarter Chinese. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like, my grandfather is Chinese, and I'm
And Thai Chinese or
Thai Chinese. Like my mom is Thai Chinese. He's like a Chinese immigrant.
Okay.
So my mom is Thai Chinese, and I'm quarter Polish, quarter German, quarter Thai.
Okay.
So I have all these, yeah.
And we actually
similar to the food.
we kind of share background history too because I'm half German.
You are.
Yeah, you didn't know that. And I'm half Chinese. And I'm half Chinese.
No way! You're half German, half Chinese! I just gotta... Oh my god, I didn't even know that! So, sprichst du Deutsch? Sprichst du Deutsch, Mark? Er spricht kein Deutsch. He doesn't speak German.
Unfortunately,
okay.
no,
I'm gonna
man.
give you private classes. Oh, this guy.
My dad,
Next time.
well, my dad has German roots.
Yeah.
But it's probably been like 3 or 4 generations.
In your next block,
back.
you have to, when you eat something, like even if it's a grain of rice and you
Yeah.
Das ist lecker!
You grew up mostly in Germany though, but then you came back to Thailand. And how did you begin Bangkok Vanguards?
Yeah, I began by walking into these areas, whether it's along the rail tracks or under the elevated expressways or the abandoned skyscrapers.
So at first you were just walking around and exploring on your own?
Yes, exactly, and I took
Okay.
pictures, and then because I speak Thai, you know, in these extreme environments, I found it very compelling because, like human life, how people not just survive in extreme urban environments, but how they actually were so friendly, and I thought, you know, these are some stories that I want to share with a wider audience.
And then that eventually became Bangkok Vanguards. And now Michael is offering tours. He's a guide, he has a team, but he really offers really unique, really in-depth places like we just explored around Charan Chai. You're doing great work.
You too.
I'll leave Bangkok Vanguards in the description box below so you can check out all the details, but I want to say a big thank you to Michael for walking us around and for eating with us today in Bangkok.
Oh.
Did you get enough food?
For sure, and it's gonna be enough till Friday, and today's Tuesday.
So cool, go check out Michael.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
Michael.
you very much, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Half German brother.
We're not sure what exactly will happen in the future. We hope that there can be a balance between the development and the history preservation of Bangkok.
Yep. And
Anything else you want to add?
Maybe next time I show you the communities by the riverside.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I will welcome you anytime, Mark, and anyone.
Cool.
No?
Cool.
Yeah, Bangkok.
So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching this Thai street food video tour, as well as walking around Charan Chai community. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you click subscribe now. I'm going to be publishing lots more food and travel videos. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next video.